This video is going to explore some opportunities for financing some educational technology projects in the classroom. A lot of times the things that we want to do aren't free. The tools that we need to do that we need to make our projects successful need to be purchased, and schools don't always have the budgets to make that happen. So one of the websites, and Ben has used this several times and had great success, is called Donors Choose. And what the teacher does is put together, this is one of Ben's two projects, a description of the project that you're going to put together, describe your school, what the need is, and you can put in quite a bit of detail about the project and why you would like to do it. So in this particular project, Ben wrote a grant asking the public to help him finance 30 Chromebook computers for his classroom. And they were able to do that. He made his gift with 18 donors, and the students wrote thank you notes to those donors, and Ben was able to hand those Chromebooks as he moves from building to building. Here's the detail down at the bottom, his breakdown of his project. And there's one thing that is important to know is that your donors, when they donate, there's a checkbox it's a default check. If they leave it as default, Donors Choose takes, I think it's a 15% skim off the top. So it sometimes takes more than $3,000 to get $3,000. But you can uncheck that box if you want all of your money to go straight to the project. But that is how Donors Choose finances its own resources. Another project that Ben did didn't really have anything to do with technology at all. It was to help his students get binders and tabs and put together their notebooks. So that was a $300 project to help his kids, and that worked well for them, so that was good. Adopt a Classroom operates on a similar approach. The teachers go in and you put in what you're looking for, what you'd like to fund, or what you'd like to ask people to do, and then people who have money and companies come in and search and find things that they believe in that they would like to support. Exact same concept is Class Wish. So really, the Donors Choose, the Class Wish, and the Adopt a Classroom, they're all the same. The teacher describes the project, puts it out to the public, and the donors decide what they would like to support. There's another one here, it's called Digital Wish. It does the same kind of thing, except it focuses specifically on technology and finding ways to get technology into classrooms. The last really interesting piece, I actually heard this on the radio this morning, since Comcast wants to buy NBC, they had to make a deal with the government, and they are offering, if the child's family applies to Comcast and the child qualifies for free and reduced lunch at school, that family can get internet, high-speed internet, for $10 a month from Comcast. So that's an interesting piece, because a Chromebook, I mean, on here it says they could have a Acer or Dell. This is a couple years ago on this, but the $10 a month is staying with it. Chromebooks are $200, and the fast internet service is $10 a month. So for not a lot of money, they could be going online, and that's extremely helpful if we can help our families learn about that opportunity as well. So I guess it's only about 5 minutes, or not even, to talk about finances, but you can poke around the websites, see some examples. Like if you go to Donors Choose, you can pick the areas and you can see what they're all about. They're not just technology, and you can see what kind of projects are out there, and just kind of get familiar with the site. Keep it in mind if it's something that you'd like to do. And remember, you can always ask families if they have old technology, like old iPod Touches or something, that they'd like to donate. That's a nice way to do it too. Sometimes they do. So hopefully it's helpful, and you can keep those in your back pocket.